Hello.
Hello.
Chilly guys here.
Yeah, on a
And,
sort of lovely day.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled, it's been lots of rain.
It's
Oh.
intermittent at the moment.
But
It's
torrential.
now August.
Yes, it's the 10th of August. So, and just updating you on the hydroponics plant, which is here.
Now.
There we go.
Some yellow here and there, which is maybe either iron deficiency and or magnesium sulfate.
It could also be the acid, but we haven't we haven't put a proper solution in, which we may do at some point.
Now, if you watch the other video, you see what's actually been placed into these. Did we show what goes in here?
I think so. If not,
well,
just
we might
be
have
careful.
mentioned it, but there's big stones on top of the macadamia and or clay pebbles, I believe a lot of people use, which are the same stuff.
There's the roots.
And this is on a standard, this isn't a mesh pot, it's a normal pot with quite a lot of holes in the bottom. There's a wacky mixture in there. I would say it is maybe becoming slightly stagnant, so how often do you renew the water?
I did it last weekend, I think. So
everything you see on the bottom, I'm guessing, is some type of fertilizer.
Yeah.
Sort of, what's the word? Just trying bits and pieces, like trial and error.
Yeah.
Of the fertilizers to see what works.
So yeah, last weekend I increased the nitrogen.
There is no air pump, and it is still alive.
Yeah, so there's no air pump, but there is an air gap, so the clay pebbles don't directly touch the water. It's just the bottom of the roots which do. And it's been fine. What was I going to say? And it's flowering.
You're talking about putting the heavy nutrients on.
Yeah.
Don't go too mad.
I haven't. Yeah, as we were saying, flowering. Looks like a couple of flowers might have even fertilised, but we won't be able to tell for a few days yet. So you can see in there, maybe you can see in there, there's petals which are falling off, but the actual stalk looks okay. So
this one's actually probably got more flowers on than any of them put together, and all the others are in soil. I will show you some of the other ones back at mine.
Yeah, it is a bit small of a plant, and it probably won't survive winter unless we repot it, but
this one?
Yeah, because it's not going to survive out here, is it?
No, but I might take hold of it with a new lighting system.
Yeah.
Over winter. But the only thing that I can do, which I found out recently, is you can't produce crop. Like, you can't make the plant think that it's summer when it's winter because it's a seasonal plant. So like other substances that you can grow under grow lights, where you can grow them at any time of the year, and they just grow, substances. Can't do that with chilies, supposedly, this is what I've heard, because they're aware of what season it is regardless of what lighting you put on them. The only thing that you'll do is put them into a, I think he said, a dormant stasis or something?
Dormant state, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't grow much, they don't do anything much, they just barely survive. So, anything else?
When you do things, you get little.
Yeah, we've had a couple of tiny ones. We had a slightly bigger crop. Not the cheese are still tiny, but we had more of them earlier in the year.
Not going to eat it, because that's silly.
Now he's going to inject it directly into his veins.
Give it to other people to eat. And go try this.
And then wait for the lawsuit.
We do have some new seeds for next year.
Yeah, we've got some Carolina Reapers.
Yeah.
Which we're going to try experiment. I think we're also going to have a go at grafting if the seeds come up in time.
Oh yeah, got some stuff going on in my airing cupboard at the moment, which so far doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'm starting to think that they've somehow made it like so you can't copy the plants because they were from a store, but I don't know.
If they're second generation seeds, they might be hybrids, which may be sterile.
Yeah, because I just sat there. If they don't do anything by the end of the week, I'm going to put some store-bought ones in and try those.
Yeah.
There is another plant up in that window, which there's probably no point going up there if you can just zoom to it. He's not as happy. It's really big. That's where these peppers come from.
One of them, and then the other one. There's two plants up there. One of them's 3 years old, the other one's 2 years old.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's going to probably, it only should last about 4 years.
Yeah, it's an old one.
But yellowing leaves, I mean, I just...
Yeah, I'm just waiting to repot them into a bigger pot and maybe bring them outside, but the weather's not good enough to spend long out here.
Lack of light, iron...
I don't think it's been lack of light with the recent...
nitrogen and magnesium sulfate are the causes of yellowing leaves. If the yellowing starts at the bottom and then moves up, it's nitrogen.
See, I read that was wrong level of acid.
If it goes... You can buy things which
Yeah.
you might actually get, I don't know yet.
I was considering buying proper nutrient, but it depends if I can be bothered.
I don't know this time of year.
But yeah, the plant itself is happy. It's not wilting. It does wilt occasionally in the very, very bright sun, but they all do. But it's upright. It's supporting itself.
No really
It's grown.
crop as of yet. It's said to be that the Maruga scorpion and anything above is a very long seasonal plant, and it could not produce a mass crop until October.
So we'll keep an eye on it and keep you informed.
Yes. If nothing happens, then we probably won't get a video. That's why it's taken so long, because the plant's taken a very long time this year, and we've not got a lot of things to say. So, well, if there's anything that you think, oh, I'm interested in knowing this or that, then just say. But until then, I'm going to show you my stuff at my house. But until then, I'll see you.
Well, bye.
Bye. Hello again. As I said, pop to mine, have a look at my ones. Now, the one at the back didn't really like going from indoors to outdoors so quickly. That's what happens if you try and do it too quickly. As it goes into a bit of shock. This one's lovely and green. Look at the green. Green! This one's getting yellow. This one's about half between the two. Probably going to give it a bit of a feed. This is not antibacterial stuff. It's a concoction that I've put together of stuff. That's seaweed you can see floating about in there. It's magnesium sulfate and a bit of potassium nitrate. Not a lot of that, might I say. More of the other one. And I'll just put it on. Because my plants, they get dry very quickly. One over there. And yeah, these are the ones outside. There's one upstairs which I could quickly show you as well. So, 2 seconds. Oh, it's nice and sunny as well. That's good. Be back in a minute. And here's the one upstairs. This is the biggest one. It's sort of going mental. At the moment, it still thinks that it's growing time. I have not had any chilies at all. These are the tomatoes over here, which I planted and hoped to graft them with chilies, but the chilies haven't popped up yet. They're still in the airing cupboard. This here is sort of a cutting system I use, which you've probably seen before. It's just filled with water in there. There's holes in it, and the soil's always damp, so it seems to work for me. So those ones will be overwintered. This one I'm just going to keep it going until it does something. Anyway, that's everything for now. So yeah,